All right, go. Tell me what's going on.
Okay, so first of all, we are going to the fucking. Can I cuss? We're going to the Super Bowl. Okay, like I just got a call from the NFL Association. They said that they want us to do the Super Bowl on the Home Depot field. They're giving us some money, okay, because money is always good. And we're going to be serving to everybody that comes on that field and pay for a Super Bowl ticket. And we're going to be exclusively selling to the league. So they said, like, all the players, we're going to be selling to them. I'm like, is this real? They're like, yes, like, we really want you. And the director was just like, listen, I stood in line for 2 hours to get your food, and the food was so good with my daughter, and it was unanimous that we wanted you. I said, are you serious? And guess what? The best part about all of this, there's no other fucking trucks that are going to be out on that field. Do you understand what's happening right now?
Unbelievable.
Like, that shit is crazy. And this, mind you, today, I don't know if you watched it. I was on TV today, on TV One. Did you see it?
No, I didn't see it. But I saw it on your Instagram.
Yeah, so I was on TV One today, being a D-list celebrity.
D-list?
I did a segment.
You're at least B-list. On your way to A-list.
I'm being a half-list, okay? I'm being a half, but I was on Sister Circle, and it was just so awesome because I got like about 5,000 followers after that, so I'm popping a little bit today.
That's great.
Popping. Yes.
You personally got 5,000 followers, or the truck?
Between me and the truck,
that's incredible.
5,000 followers.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
So tell me, let's. I want you to tell me, because I'm going to be showing this to my boss. Like, tell me who you are. Give me a little bit of. Don't go on and on, but give me a little bit about your story and how you started Slutty Vegan.
Okay. So I got to go back. Like, I got to get backstory. Okay. So, I opened up a restaurant in 2014. Everything was doing well. I was making money. I had a lot of money in my bank account, right? So things were doing so well that I opened up another location, but I was living in my restaurant. I was stressed the fuck out. Like, there was so much going on. Like, I didn't have a life, and I was in my early 20s, right? So one day I went home and I got a call that my restaurant was on fire. And that shit, it was devastating. Like, could you imagine? Like, everything that I worked for, like, I sacrificed my relationships, I sacrificed my friendships for this restaurant, and I put all of my money, my hard-earned life savings, and I lost everything. So after the restaurant burned down, I got depressed, I was stressed out, but then I got an opportunity to work on a TV show. And I was doing that for 3 years. Fast forward, we moved the show to Atlanta. I was sitting in the house one day, and I'm like, you know what? I want some vegan junk food. So then I came up with the idea of Slutty Vegan, and literally all the names started coming to me. So the first week, I was cooking in the kitchen. Literally. Had 4 customers, okay? Like, nobody else was coming, just 4. And I'm like, God, I really need you to help me out here because, like, that old restaurant really gave me PTSD. And I'm like, something got to give. Like, I cannot, like, do this and fail at this again. Like, that's, like, the biggest thing for me, the anxiety piece of it. So week 2, literally, there were 40 people standing in line to get my food. And I'm like, wait a minute, what's going on here? 40 people. Week 3, it was 50 people. Week 4, 60. Every single week went up. Now today, I have 400 people that stand in line every day to get my food. All from an idea that came like out of nowhere. And this is just a concept that I didn't expect to be as big as it did. So again, to keep it real, I didn't have a this is so ghetto, Ellen. Hold on one second. You're gonna have to cut this piece. Yes, come, because I'm taping something. Yes. Okay. This is the life of an entrepreneur, okay? Because I had to order bacon and put it in a fucking Uber just to get it here so we won't be late, okay? So back to the scheduled program.
Vegan
so,
bacon.
Yeah, so I opened this business, and it blew up overnight. So from the outside looking in, shit is gravy. Like, everything is amazing. Like, I make a lot of money. I get a lot of customers. We get a lot of press. But from the inside looking out, it's a clusterfuck. Hold on one second. Open it. Real quick. Thank you, sir. I gave him $10 tip.
Is that vegan?
Thank you.
Vegan
God bless you.
Vegan bacon?
Alhamdulillah, yes.
Vegan,
okay.
Is that vegan bacon?
It's vegan bacon. You know I ain't got no real goddamn bacon in this car.
You're a vegan, right?
So anyway. Huh?
You're a vegan.
Oh, I'm vegan. I've been vegan for 4 years. I have not eaten no dead animal in 11 years because we don't do that. My stylist put me in some fur today. I was like, is this faux? Because I'm not wearing this shit if this is real fur. But it was faux. But anyway. So, I'm just so grateful. But what I was saying is, outside looking in, fantastic. Inside Out is a clusterfuck. So I got 10 people on about 10. I can't count. Some days I'd be ready 5 people. So some days it's 10, some days 7. I don't know. But everything is like all over the place. So like everybody knows what they need to do, but we're just like an organized chaos. And I'm at the point where I'm like, how do we fix this? Like how do we make it look like how it looks on the outside? Because from the inside out, like we look like a mom and pop corner store, and it's tacky.
Mm-hmm.
But there's potential for growth because we have a restaurant and we're getting more food trucks. And I'm just trying to fix it and make it work as a young entrepreneur doing it. You know what I mean?
Nope.
Like I'm just trying to make it work.
I lost video.
Okay, bet.
There we go.
Yeah, so I'm just trying to make it work.
So what do you? So you got this truck. It's really successful. The next step is opening a brick and mortar restaurant, right?
Yes. So my plan is to open up a restaurant. The grand opening is going to be January 13th, right? Hold on 1 second. My phone keep ringing. All right, can you see me? I know you cussing me out. Can you see me?
No.
Okay,
there we go. Yeah.
So the grand opening is January 13th, 2019. Look, I'm tired. January 13th, 2019.
That's really soon.
Yes.
Is the
and ask me what I got.
Is it ready? Is the space ready?
No, it's not fucking ready. I don't have anything ready yet. Like that's why I'm stressed out because again, I have this food truck. I have all these people. I just did my payroll and the shit was $4,000. So imagine $4,000 a week. So that's 4 times. So that's $12,000 that I'm paying in payroll. Then I got to hire 10 more people for the restaurant. The contracting and all of that stuff that's put on pause because I got to get my reviews and everything. So literally, I'm chasing the clock and like my ears are ringing. But I know it can be done because I like a challenge.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's a challenge, and I'm like, I got to make this shit happen because there's so many people counting on me to win, and there's so many people counting on me to fail. Then I got to be a therapist for these goddamn people on the truck. Then I got to worry about my failed relationship. Then my mental sanity and just making sure that all of it just aligns.
Tell me about the people on the truck. Like, walk me through them. Give me a sentence about each of them.
Okay, so Mel crazy, Adaya crazy, Isaiah crazy. No, so I got a whole bunch of misfits on this truck, right? So 90% of the damn people I met on Instagram. So they asked for a job, I met them. One of the people I just fired, I found him, he had a sign up asking for money because he was homeless. Because that's just Pinky, and Pinky just wants to help everybody, but then everybody ends up walking all over Pinky, right? So we'll start with Mel. Mel is like my day one. Mel is the person who, when I first started this business, I found her on Instagram. She walked through the door. I didn't know she was a man or a woman, but she was cool, and she was cool either way. She walked through the door and had this big personality. I'm like, okay, what's up? So she started being the cashier. So now she called herself the director of financial services, right? So I love Mel, but Mel got like a temper in her. Like she don't like people to tell her what to do, right? So I can tell she'd be ready to cuss me out, but she does not do it because I'm her boss and I pay her, and like I'm her only source of payment, and she got to pay her bills, right? So everybody has a problem with Mel. People think that Mel is stealing money. People think that Mel has a bad attitude, and Mel doesn't know how to talk to people. So Mel is a firecracker, and I'm sure that you saw that. So that's Mel. So then we got Isaiah. Isaiah is my GM. He's one of my good friends. He left his 2 children and his children's mom to come down here to help me run this business. Now, I love Isaiah. I love him to death. But, like, he's like a blonde. No offense to anybody that's blonde. He's like a blonde sometimes. Like, he's very smart, but, like, he does some dumbass shit, right? So I'm giving him my business to run so that I can work on the restaurant. But it's difficult to do that when I still got to babysit you and you and you and you and you. And literally, they looking at me like I got 5 heads. And then they wonder why I scream at them. But he's dedicated. That's why I love him. So that's Isaiah. So then we have Adaya. Adaya is a little slow. She's smart, but she's slow. So Adaya just got married. Her husband is in the military. And Adaya had like a rough life. So I'm like her mentor. Her mom I actually met her mom as a customer. Her mom just got diagnosed with HIV. So I think that she's still dealing with that. And she grew up unstable. So this is the most stability she's had in her entire life. So I literally have to treat her like my child because she'll be late for work and it'll play naive like she don't know what I'm talking about. So now I just paid for her and Isaiah and my brother to move into a house. So now you ain't got no reason to be late. So now I got to babysit you too to make sure that your ass is on time. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that's Adaya. Then we have my brother. He is a ex-thug. That's what we're going to call him because, like, he used to be in the street, and not heavy in the streets, obviously, but, you know, he's from Baltimore, and we got the same mom and dad. You couldn't tell. So he moved down here because he wanted to help me run the business, and he's doing an amazing job, but he has, like, a ghetto mentality. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, this is a business. We can't operate like a business. No, you cannot smoke your weed in your slutty vegan shirt outside of the truck because this is a corporate company. Oh, my bad. I didn't know. My bad. What do you mean you didn't know? Would you do that at Walmart? Like, no, you wouldn't do that at Walmart. But got a good heart. I love him to death. And we just working on him. So I've been helping him. I helped him open up a bank account. You know, I got him a suit and tie. So when we have corporate meetings, and then I'm helping to clean him up a little bit because he got what it takes and he's very smart. He just a rough around the edges. A lot around the edges. So then I have Chris. So Christian used to be on Love and Hip Hop. So I think Christian is still living in that TV world, but she's super cool, very reserved, laid back, but she got a backstory. So Chris, who used to be Ayana, now really is trying to be Chris, and you see me?
You lost video again.
Okay, hold on. Chris, who used to be Ayana, well, she was Ayana first, and now she want to be Chris. So I was talking to Chris the other day, and Chris wants to cut her breasts off, so she don't want no titties. And she told me that I knew that she was a lesbian, obviously, but it's like she really wants to do the whole lesbian thing. So that's new to me because I like them long and strong. So she's cool. She's cool. Like, she's hella cool. I love her. I think that she's coming from a place where she was on TV before, and now she's not on TV anymore. So this is her first experience, and like, it gotta work because she's tired of playing 2K every single day, and you're 31 years old. So get your ass up. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But she's cool. I love her, and she gets frustrated. I think her and her girlfriend have some problems, but that's just me being nosy. I don't know if she's gonna tell me that, but they just seem like they got some problems. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. That's the phone to keep ringing, by the way. So then we have, who I miss? Who did I miss? Oh, we got Maisha. Maisha is new. I don't know a lot about Maisha. She's a silent killer, right? Very mysterious. Like, I trust her, but I don't. So I'm still trying to figure her out. But she's good. Like, she's good. Like, good. Like, she came in first day chopping onions, flipping burgers, showing everybody out. Like, and she caught on really quickly. Like, what the hell? Hold on, Ellen, sorry. She caught on really, really quick. And I'm like, wow, like, you are the truth. But I don't know shit about the girl. So I don't know if she got an ulterior motive, but she literally came out of nowhere. But she's good, and I like her so far. So we're going to see. So that's going to unfold. And then, I think that was it. Did I name everybody? I ain't fired nobody.
Smokey.
What the hell did I forget Smokey? So Smokey is the OG, right? Smokey is my day one. Smokey started with me when I didn't have anybody else. He was a friend of a friend, and he came through. Me and Smokey used to butt heads a lot. Like, a lot. Like, I couldn't stand his ass. He's an alpha male. I'm an alpha female. He don't like a woman talk. He's on this whole conscious shit. Like, he doesn't want women talking to him a certain kind of way. But this is my goddamn company. So if I tell you to do something, I need you to do it. Because guess what? I'm paying you. And you get paid every single day. And you actually do get paid every single day. But I pay you every single week. So now we're in a good place. Everybody respects Smokey, though. Like, we're good. I think that he realized that, like, Slutty Vegan is going to the next level. And he want to be on that train because his ass is about to get off the train. But Smokey is good. He's like the big brother. Like, when he come in the room, it's like a calming. But he's that 50-year-old that still think he's 30 sometimes. So you can tell that he still missed that youth because he's old as hell. How old is Smokey? Like 50?
He told me he was 42, but I think he was lying. I think he's
Smoke
older.
ass is a lie. Okay? Smoke is like, he got to be like 50. He ain't no. Is that 42? No.
You said 42.
That's his TV age, okay? But he might be right, but he don't look 42 to me.
No, he looks like like a grandpa, kind of.
He is somebody's grandpa, I think. Yo,
Um, what's your philosophy as far as being a boss? Like, what's your approach? You know, you've got this group of people. They're all talented. They all take it. You know, they at least as far as I could tell, they all take it really seriously, and they're very loyal to you. Um, but they need a lot of wrangling. You know. So what's your philosophy as a boss? Like, how do you approach your employees?
Well, what did they tell? What they tell you first? What
They
they tell
said
you?
they were very political and polite. And I don't know. I didn't have it. I tried to get people to like give me some dirt on you a little bit, like, but they wouldn't. They were.
I think
They're not. They're
they
not.
were.
They're not snitches.
I think that they're afraid of me, but they're not afraid to go back and forth with me. If that makes sense.
Right.
Like, I think that they're not going. They only gonna fuck with me so much, but like they're not really going to go in on me because they know that at the end of the day I control your fate. But I think that they're very loyal. I gotta say that
They are.
because literally every single person is working on this truck for a different reason. It's not just for a check. Everybody got an intention. Maybe it's because they feel the company growing. Maybe somebody got to pay that rent. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe somebody's taking care of their kids, which is really true. So it's bigger than me. So I think that sometimes they just tear me out, but there's certain moments that they bust and I can feel it. And I'm an empath. I can feel energy. I can tell when somebody's irritated with me. But my philosophy is like there's no rule book. Like if you have common sense, you can do this job. So when you start messing up this job, then you don't have no common sense. All you're doing is flipping burgers and fries. You know what I'm saying? Like, so between the money that's all over the place, if you could be a fly on the wall. Like Mel loses money and she mismanages, and I don't know if she can count past 100, but she's been my day one. So I'm conflicted because everybody's mad at me that I won't fire her, but I'm like, she's reliable. She always shows up to work. She gives me good energy, and the people love her. Like it's not Slutty Vegan without her. They love her. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
it's just like there's no rules to this shit. Like either you got it or you don't, and if you don't got it, you gotta go. Because at this point, we got way too much to lose. I'll give you an example. Today, where I'm at right now, we just pulled up to serve food. They woke up at 9 o'clock today to get everything ready. And the most important thing that we needed was gas for the truck. So we started driving, and guess what happened? The car cuts off because nobody thought to put gas in a truck that we drive every single day. So why didn't you guys think of that? So now I'm like, okay, well, is it my fault? Am I not training them properly? Or do they just not have no damn common sense? You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's little shit like that that really can like destroy your business. Cause I don't know, you've seen it like on social media. Like we literally got the city on lock. Literally, like I got the Super Bowl calling me. I got big time celebrities calling me. I got a whole lot of money on the line calling me. But if we're moving like a mom and pop shop, there's no way that this business can remain successful because you guys make the wheel spin. But then I had to take some self-reflection because I'm like, okay, all right, Pinky, do I got too much on my plate? Like, am I not aggressive enough or am I too aggressive? You know what I'm saying? Because this is not my first rodeo. So here I am. I'm like, okay, I had a business before. The business failed on many levels. It was successful, but right before it burned down, like things started going wrong. I was living in my business. I had people stealing from me. Like the quality of the food wasn't good, so people started complaining, so I started losing customers. I don't want that to happen again. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
like I put my heart and soul into this. Like